Hey guys, and welcome to my first video in my new series of 100 dungeon runs. Today I'm going to be showing you my experience of 100 runs of Blackfathom Deeps. I'm going to be showing you all the loot that I got, the route that I take, and where the chest spawns are. So now I'll take you through the route that I take on Blackfathom Deeps. So you want to just run straight ahead, kill these first few mobs. Nothing special about these. And then you want to carry on until you reach this little platform right at the end near the water, and I want to wait there because he will throw these little people into the water and all the murlocs will swim towards them and gather up into one nice group that you can just AoE down. So you just got to wait for him to do this, and all the murlocs will start swimming towards him, and then you just have to select one or AoE them all down, and then they'll all die instantly, which is a nice easy way to loot them. And you want to swim over here to the next platform, up to these two murlocs, and just kill them quickly. And head on up this little hill to your right. And then we've got to do a little parkour, just jump over these gaps. It's fine if you fall in, just swim over to one of two sides of this little hill and you just walk your way back up. Just like this. And then once you get to here, you just want to click this rope, just in case you do fall off or you do die some point in this dungeon somehow. Maybe by drowning or something, I don't know. You just want to keep going all the way up to here, all the way up to the first boss, which is this tortoise called Gamura. And you can kill this boss. There are two bosses that you cannot kill in this dungeon, or it will affect the dungeon runners. You won't get as many mobs towards the end of the run, and then that's less chances at loot, so it may affect your loot chances, basically. Once you've killed the main boss, you just turn right and head over towards Domina's little lair cave thing over here. Just kill any mobs that you see on the way. You can loot these little clams if you want to. They only drop tangy clam meat or grey items, so it's up to you if you think it's worth it or not, but I did if I just happened to swim across one. You just want to swim under this little cave right here and enter this room right here and kill the mobs that are in front of you first. And then head to your left. And you want to be very careful around this section. You don't want to use any AoE or cleave or anything like this, as you don't want to kill Domina, who is this person at the end. You can kill everyone else in this room though, but you just want to leave Domina alone like that. Just leave her be. And then you turn back and you head towards the water again. And we will head over to the next section of the dungeon. You don't want to kill the next boss either, as he will do the same thing as Domina and affect the dungeon spawns at the end. You just want to swim under here and head over towards the second boss, but we're not going to kill him. As you can see on the map, we've just got to head towards this little entrance here, which will lead to the tunnels. If I didn't come out of swim form for some reason, don't know why that happened. I think there's a little glitch over there, because every time I used to swim through it, it used to drop me, like I wasn't swimming anymore, I was falling instead. So it may be because of that. You just want to head up this little hill here, and you can kill these, and you want to turn left, head down this cave bit here. Nothing down the left there, it leads to the same place, there's no extra mobs or anything like that, as you can see. So it's easier just to head down the right and just kill everything that's in here. I'm not doing a speed run this time, so you guys can do this a lot faster once you've learned the route. I just want to go through it slowly and show you the easiest route to find things. You just want to head straight up this little cave here. Towards the end of this cave bit, there is a chance of a chest spawning. Sometimes it's locked though, so you may want to do this on a rogue, but I'd still recommend doing this dungeon on a druid. And here to the left, once you've killed these mobs, there is a chance for a chest spawn. It's not spawned this time, but a chest will spawn right here. Sometimes it's locked, sometimes it's open, so you always want to check this location. Now you don't want to turn left, you don't want to go down this bit and kill the boss. You want to carry on straight ahead, and then turn right up here, and head towards the next boss that you can kill. Here's one boss, I think it's the fourth one, he's running away, you can't kill him at this point, so don't worry. Sometimes I use him for cleave and I just target him and kill everything that's running up this path as he's running. And you just want to kill anything like this. You can't kill these disciples either, they're just like NPCs that'll just walk away and disappear, so don't worry about these. Can't kill them, don't worry. And you want to turn left, and the next boss is Thruk. he is able to be killed. So you just want to come around this corner and kill him right here. You don't want to follow this crab. There's no need to. He's not going to drop anything special, and there's nothing on the way to kill, so just leave him be. And there are 2 chests that can spawn in this room. Only one will spawn at once, but one can either spawn right here in this corner here, or one can spawn over the other side, as you can see there. And this one's not locked, so we can go loot that. But there is always a chest in this room on one of either of those platforms, so you always want to check them. Sometimes it can be locked, so you won't be able to loot it. Sometimes both the chests will be locked, like this one and the one that we found earlier. So you want to open these. Chance at a green item, I didn't get anything there obviously. But sometimes things can drop. Now you just want to come around this corner and you can kill this boss. This boss seems to nearly almost guaranteedly drop these Gorstained Garbs rather. They're basically worth nothing, 130 gold on my server. You'll get loads of these the more runs you do, so don't be excited about those. Keep 1 or 2. Same as this item here, Scholarly Lobe. You can't sell these really. 30 gold, they're too frequent. I get about 80 of these. It was ridiculous. There's no need to have them. You can kill this boss, and now I'll show you what will happen. You want to click this little ball here, brazier, and all these mobs will spawn. If you killed either Dominant or that Subjugator guy, you won't be able to have these spawn, and you'll just have to teleport out of the dungeon right here. But since we didn't kill either of those bosses, all of these mobs will spawn. And we can go loot all these. This gives you a lot more chances at all the rare items to drop. So you just want to go around, loot all of these, and then that will be the first run done. It's not a long run per se, depends what class you are I suppose, and if you have like the speed, legendary boots and things like that. But I don't, it's just a fresh 110 just to do these runs on, so kind of slow for me. Alright, now the reason I recommend doing this on a druid is because once you get to this point, this is the run done. There's no need to do the next boss because they won't drop anything unless you want the vendor gold. So if you're a druid, you want to use the spell Dreamwalk, and this will teleport you to the what's it called, the Emerald Dreamway, and this is where you can sell all of your trash and everything like that you don't need any blues or greens that you've got too many of, like those robes. You just sell all those, mount up and sell them. And you can also reset the dungeon here. So what you want to do while you're waiting is reset all instances. Click yes, and that will reset Blackfathom Deeps. And then you can mount up on your vendor mount or whatever, sell all of these grey white items that you don't need, they're just trash. Open your thick shell clams if you want. So you just got a pearl, 2 pearls, a couple of silver, and then you want to wait for the dream walk to become active again, the cooldown to go off. It only takes a minute, so it's not too long. Give you enough time to vendor and delete anything that you don't need, sort your inventory space out and things like that. And then once it has come off cooldown, you want to use it again, and it will teleport you straight to the entrance of Blackfathom Deeps so you can run the instance again. Make sure you have reset your instances though, or you'll be teleported to the end and you'll just have to wait another minute to use this and come back. That's the reason I recommend doing it at Druid. It saves a lot of time on running through the dungeon cave before you get in. If you're not a Druid, I think you can do something similar on a monk using one of their spells that teleports you somewhere. I'm not sure what that is. Then pilgrimage or something probably. I'm not sure. You can use that and do the same thing as what I've just done on the Druid, and it'll teleport you right here at the dungeon entrance, and you can do your next run. If you're not a Druid or a monk, then you can just do the normal thing of going into a Miss Pandaria LFR and teleporting out using that way. You'll just be teleported out into the front of Blackfathom Deeps on the beach here, and you just have to run back through and find the entrance again. So it'll take a little longer, but that's why I recommend doing a Druid. So the next thing, I'll go show you my items that I've received and what they're worth on the auction house on my server. So now the part you guys have been waiting for, I'm going to be showing you all the items that dropped within those runs. So first of all, I got 3,393 gold. This is raw gold that dropped off of the mobs, or the gold I received when venturing grey items from the dungeons. I also got 4,600 wool cloth, 7 bolts wool cloth, about 2,300 linen cloth and 5 bolts, 367 silk cloth, 1,600 tangy clam meats, 300 rich illusion dust, 43 greater magic essence, 780-ish large brilliant shards, greater eternal essence. I got 270, 76 strange dust, few ores, herbs, and leathers, some gems from the chests, as well as 44 iridescent pearls and 79 small lustrous pearls. I also got a ton of greens, obviously. These are the ones that I've chosen to keep. I did have more. I had like 60 of these Gorstein Gavs, but they only sell for 134, so there's no point keeping more than 3. They're really common. They drop off, I think, the 3rd boss that we kill. Same as these scholarly robes. I got about 80 of these, but there's no point keeping them all, obviously. Tried to keep about 3 of each. Some things I kept more, obviously, depending on the price. The second tab is the same. Got some lockboxes in here, which I will be opening in a separate video once I've collected a lot of them. And the third item slots, I got the rare items. I got 2 Staffs of Friar, 2 Staff of the Blessed Seer, 2 Tree Bark Jackets, 1 Crested Scepter, 1 Evocator's Blade, and 1 Grimclaw. These are the expensive items that we were going to try and get for. I didn't get the most expensive items, unfortunately, but the most expensive item I got was about 19,000 gold. So next I'm going to go to the auction house and post them all and see how much all my auctions come to. So guys, I've just finished posting all of my auctions, and the final gold sum is 371,000 gold with 575 auctions posted. So this is all of the materials and the greens and everything. I posted undercutting everyone else by 1 copper. As you can see, everything I looted from 100 runs of Blackfathom Deeps. I'm quite happy with the 371,000 gold. So this is an overly farmed dungeon. Everyone farms this dungeon for transmog, and if you don't, you should, because it's good to get your auction house stocked up. So overall, I'm quite happy, and I hope this guide was helpful. If you did find it helpful, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And in the description below, I will have a link to my Twitch channel where I will stream my 100 runs regularly. Thank you for watching. See you next time.